name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It is designed for anyone who has Cancer as their sun, moon or rising sign, or potentially anywhere. You might even just be drawn to this because of the picture on the video. You are very welcome, regardless of who you are or where you are. This is being recorded towards the end of August. Everybody's on a different timeline, so if you are watching this another time, it means that there's maybe something that you need to watch in here. So hope you enjoy it, and thank you for being here. I'm Jen. I am based in Scotland in the UK. I only do gentle tarot reading. I'll never tell you anything particularly salacious or dangerous or controversial. I only take cards that jump out at me, and I tend not to read reversals unless something my intuition tells me otherwise. So can we see what we have for Cancer, please? At the moment, astrologically, things are pretty stressful. If you're feeling as though maybe you're feeling like everything's an argument and is difficult to deal with, then unfortunately that's the way that things are with the planets. Mercury, if you're having problems communicating, particularly Mercury is in retrograde until the 28th of August, and things will start picking up after that. So try and hang in there, because I think we've been going through a particularly difficult time at the moment. So that's a good amount of cards. The underlying energy that we have is the Star, which is one of the major arcana cards. And I'm just moving these cards round. I'm not doing anything else with them. The cards that we have are the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. This oddly feels very, very similar to somebody else's reading. Now, whose was it? It's so bizarre, particularly at this time of year with everything that's been going on, that people are getting such similar cards. It might have been Libra. Anyway, you have two major arcana cards. You have the Star as your underlying energy, which is you literally wishing on a star. You've got a lasso around this star and you're trying to pull it in. You've obviously got some hopes and dreams that you are wanting and wishing into your life. The other major arcana card that you have is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is about trying to see things from a different perspective and not turning yourself upside down, but by seeing things through a different set of eyes, that you will potentially see some clarity in a situation. The cards you have are the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. We have just been through the Lionsgate portal, and that is about 8/8, so it was the 8th of August, and because it's 2024, then that has added up to 8 as well. So 888 is something which is typically the Lionsgate is just 8/8. So you have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands also is 8. The Star is number 17, and 7 plus 1 is also 8. I think that this is showing that whatever it is, if you have been manifesting something, you've been wishing for things and putting plans in place during this Lionsgate portal through August, I think that this is showing potentially that these things are going to happen for you, that your manifestations are sort of coming true. The Ace of Cups is you walking away from something. This is something that you have been okay with. It's not something which you haven't been in an unhappy situation, but it's something that you've been walking away from, and you're walking away from it because you have new opportunities and new things that you want to be doing. I'm assuming it's something to do with what you're manifesting here. She's looking to the left, so that means that you might be reminiscing about things that you wanted to do or you had done in the past that for whatever reason you've stopped doing recently. It might be that that you have walked away from these things in the past, and now you're looking back and you're thinking, actually, I either want to be back in that situation, or I want to be revisiting the things that I did then that made me happy, that gave me enjoyment. The next cards are the Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, as I said, excuse my dog, she's eating a carrot and making disgusting noises. The Hanged Man is again about just stopping and trying to see things from a different perspective. The Page of Pentacles, she's looking to the future, the same as the Knight of Wands is, and the Four of Pentacles is, and the Star is, and the Hanged Man is. And that is you looking to the future, dreaming, or just wanting. Pentacles are health, wealth, it can be emotional wealth, it can be physical wealth, new things that you have been wanting in your life, or you are getting in your life, or would like them in your life. So the Page of Pentacles is something that perhaps you're coveting, and pages are usually about a message coming in, or being able to move a bit closer to being able to achieve this. The Page of Cups is with the Knight of Wands. The court cards, the pages, the knights, the queens and the kings, sometimes they can be actual people within your life, or they might just be energies which are around you, or ones that you are trying to instill within you. I always love this Page of Cups card because he's wanting love. Cups are about love. You mainly have opportunities and things that you want to be doing in your life with these wand cards, but you have got the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. The Eight of Cups, as I said, is moving away from something which is all right in your life, but she's walking away from these cups as they sink into the water, and she's moving off to this new dawn with the sun coming up to find this new cup. The 9 and the 10 of Cups, as you get higher up the numbers, the happier, if you like, and the more you have achieved whatever your ultimate goal is, this ultimate happiness. So the Page of Cups is typically saying that you have, again, a page, a messenger, something coming to you which might give you the opportunity to have this cup, this happy thing that you've gone to seek. I think that perhaps this is what you need to be looking at from a different perspective, because the Page of Cups is about him believing that he'll only get this happy thing when pigs fly, and when he flies as well. But I think you need to look at the opportunities that you have around you, because you have the Page of Pentacles, you have all really fantastic cards here, but you're still not happy about something. You're wanting more, and you've definitely been manifesting and wishing for more. So somewhere in your life you need to be going, is this actually what I'm seeing? Is this really the true picture of what's happening in my life? Are you perhaps not seeing an opportunity which is already here? Or are you being a bit unfair on your current situation? The Page of Cups comes with a Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a fast moving card, and Knights are, pages are about a potential message coming in. Knights are about these things actually happening. So you've got, gosh, well, you've got the potential of a message coming in which is going to make you happy. You've got a message coming in of something which is going to bring you more prosperity and happiness in a worth and a wealth point of view. And you have this, whatever this is potentially that you've been looking at in the past that you used to do, I think that that's coming back. But you have to see things from a different point of view. Perhaps you're being impatient. If you're anything like me, you're dreadfully impatient, and it's not a great trait, especially when the universe, because Mercury is in retrograde, potentially because the universe is making you wait for whatever this is that you're wanting in your life. The last two cards you have are the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Again, because we have the 888, I do think that potentially this is going to come to you at the end of August, because you know you have the 8th of August 2024. So the Four of Pentacles is you again looking to the future, and whatever it is that you're holding this thing close to your chest, perhaps being a bit too tight with your finances. Perhaps you need to, you know, I'm sure I've had these two cards before. It's almost as though it's saying, come on, you're just being too hard on yourself here. You're judging yourself and your life too harshly, and you're just beating yourself up a bit. I think that you're wanting these things and they're not coming. Perhaps you've been happier in the past and you're just going, well, why isn't that happening to me now? I had this, I had that. I was doing all of these things and they were making me really happy, and now I'm not quite so happy. Again, the planets are really throwing ourselves into a time of trying to figure out what we want and why we want it. This almost says to me, go and spend some money or do something. It doesn't have to cost money, but go and do something that makes you really happy. Go to a festival, get your tambourine out and your party clothes on, and just go and do something where you can let your hair down. Because I think that it's going to do you a real, oh, I can't, Mercury retrograde, a real service. It will give you a boost. It will give you a bit of a kick up the rear end to just go, actually, I'm not too sure these things are so bad after all. There's so much positivity in here. But just take a step back and see your life for what it really is at the moment. Is it unacceptable, or is it that you're just being impatient and that you're wishing for, not for unachievable things, but perhaps you're wishing for things because you can't see how good you've got your life currently? There are always ebbs and flows, and you know, every day isn't going to be perfect or great, but I think you need to look at the bigger picture. I'm going to do a Spirit Message Oracle card. Sorry if that was a loud noise. I just want to see, these are John Holland Spirit Message cards. And I just want to see as to what we get from that, which it might tie in with this reading, to see what Spirit want to give us a message. Okay, thank you. So for Cancer, we have just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spirit team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Well, perhaps because the Hanged Man is about asking for a different perspective. Perhaps it's people around you in the physical world that you need to be talking to as well, rather than keeping it all to yourself. Because other than the Four of Wands, all of the other cards are all singular people on these cards. And I think you are being asked by the spirit world to get assistance from whoever is around you. Whether you do have loved ones in spirit, they are always here and they're always listening and they always want to help you. So ask for signs and synchronicities from them. If you're not sure, also trust your intuition. This is all about being the Hanged Man, about trusting your inner light rather than perhaps the stories and the things that you're feeling from outside of yourself. I hope that's been useful, Cancer. Please take care. Again, just try and keep your head straight with everything that's going on with the planets at the end of August. If you've liked this, I would love it if you'd leave me a comment if it's resonated. Sometimes it doesn't. If you've just enjoyed it, then I would love it if you'd like it as well. And share and also subscribe to the channel. So enjoy the rest of August and I'll speak to you again soon, Cancer. Bye.